Hello guys! Welcome back to Doc Gilmac online tutorial. Doc Gilmac Math TV Basic Trigonometry tutorial. Are you ready for the next tutorial? So if you're ready guys, let's begin. The topic I will be discussing for today's tutorial is all about the 8 fundamental trigonometric identities. Before discussing the topic for today's tutorial, let's have first a simple warm-up drills. Simplify the following trigonometric expressions. Number 1. Sin x minus 4 sin x. Take note, sin x have a numerical coefficient of 1. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Just copy the term sin x, so we have negative 3 sin x. Number 2, 3 cosine squared x plus 2 cosine squared x. Take note, they have the same terms, or they are common terms or similar terms. Just combine their numerical coefficient. 3 plus 2 is 5. Just copy cosine squared x. So this is just equal to 5 cosine squared x. Number 3. 5 cosecant x cotangent x over 2 minus 3 cosecant x cotangent x over 2. Take note, these two given fractions here are similar fractions. Just perform the operation for their numerical coefficients. 5 minus 3 is 2, all over 2 is 1. So we have cosecant x cotangent x, since 2 over 2 is 1. So take note of that. The 8 fundamental trigonometric identities. For any angle x, we have 3 trigonometric relations. We have the reciprocal identities, we have the quotient identities, and we have the Pythagorean identities. Under the reciprocal identities, we have sin x is equal to 1 over cosecant x, cosine x is equal to 1 over secant x, tangent x is equal to 1 over cotangent x. Under the quotient identities, we have tangent x equals sin x over cosine x. Take note, cosine x must not be equal to 0. Cotangent x is equal to cosine x over sin x. Also take note, sin x must not be equal to 0. Under the Pythagorean identities, we have 3 relations. Sin squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1. Tangent squared x plus 1 is equal to secant squared x. Cotangent squared x plus 1 is equal to cosecant squared x. Identities are very important in proving trigonometric identities. Take note, we cannot prove trigonometric identities without the help or without the use of these 8 fundamental trigonometric identities. Consider illustrative example number 1. Write 2 ways to express each trigonometric identity. Secant x is equal to 1 over cosine x. From here, we can be able to cross multiply secant x times cosine x. That is simply equal to 1. Okay? From secant x cosine x equals 1, we can divide both sides by secant x. So which means cosine x is just equal to 1 over secant x. Since secant x in the left side of the equation will be cancelled out. Consider illustrative example number 2. Use the two ratio identities to show that cosecant x times sine x is equal to 1. Let's consider cosecant x times sine x equals 1. Take note, sine x is just equal to 1 over cosecant x. So we can rewrite sine x to be 1 over cosecant x times cosecant x. As you can see, we can cancel out cosecant x and cosecant x. So from here, we can say that 1 is equal to 1. The left side of the equation is just equal to 1 since we cancelled out cosecant x. Consider again cosecant x times sine x equals 1. This time, we're going to rewrite cosecant x to be equal to 1 over sine x times sine x equals 1. As you can see, we can just cancel sine x. So from here, we can say that 1 is just equal to 1. So take note of that. Again, I would like to thank you for watching. Stand by for my next tutorial. Stay safe everyone, and may God bless us all.